Welcome to Integrity Inspire, your daily dose of inspiration and motivation, featuring the bright and talented members of the Integrity Marketing Group family. Now, here's your host, Integrity co-founder and CEO, Brian W. Adams.
Well, hello, everybody. Thanks so much for joining the Inspire podcast. We've had so much fun here at Integrity and just announcing one incredible new partner after another. And I just want to say thank you for everybody's hard work and everything you're doing to welcome all of our partners to the Integrity family. And today, I'm so excited to let you know that Statz Agency has joined the Integrity family. As part of this partnership, Suzanne Tatz, founder and CEO of the Statz Agency, will become a managing partner here at Integrity. And the Statz Agency has been making a difference in people's lives for the past 10 years. And Susie has built an incredible business with the team culture that exudes honesty, integrity, and industry expertise. And let me also say, and a lot of fun as well. Suzanne and her team really lead with compassion, and they have a genuine desire to serve as many people as they can and make sure that they get the coverage that they need. And as a team, the Statz Agency is dedicated to service because they believe that their success depends on truly caring for people and making sure that they get the financial protection that they need. And as a new partner here at Integrity, the Statz Agency will be able to continue to grow and expand and have additional resources that will help them serve even more people. And so on behalf of all the Integrity family, I'm super excited to welcome Suzanne Tatz to the Integrity family and to the Inspire podcast. Suzanne, congratulations. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you. I am very excited to be here.
Well, listen, this is going to be a lot of fun. So I know you go by Suzanne and Susie, so I'm going to kind of use both today, but we just have got so many incredible partners as part of the Integrity family. One of the things we started with this podcast was really coming together and getting to know people better as part of this, especially as fast as we're moving. It's important for us to slow down and get to know individuals and really learn from them and their experiences. And one of the ways we started this is we started with this icebreaker that we had to say, listen, like as we get on here, let's make it fun. And I know you're all about the fun. And so how we do that is we ask the new partner to sing a song for us. So you can sing any song you want. Doesn't matter anything. Paul, I can't remember. I know we got Paul Rose online. Paul, I can't remember. What was the song you sang? You sang a great one, didn't you?
It's been 2 years. I don't even remember.
We had you and Mel singing, I think it was. Yep. So, Susie, I don't know if you got a song you just want to pop out, here. It'd be fun to hear something.
So usually when I get asked to do this and during like karaoke, you know the song from like Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Tequila, where you say tequila 4 times, and that's the whole song? That would be the song I would sing. The dun 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 tequila. So that's why you guys don't really have to hear my voice.
Oh, listen, I love it. I love it when we have partners who just jump right in. Paul and I just talked about this. About like we're going to see if she actually does something here. And so most partners actually go, there's no chance in the world I'm going to sing. But I love the fact that you just jumped in. In fact, whenever I announced Tom Dempsey, I threw that out. It's like, so you want to sing a song? And he rapped, which was like legit as part of his announcement, which I love it. That's when you know you've got great partners, is when you don't miss a beat as part of that. Well, look, your announcement video was pretty epic. I think it's definitely one of a kind. Tell us what it was like to go into a hot air balloon.
Well, that was interesting. I actually really, really enjoyed it. I mean, it was never like on my bucket list. It was like, oh yeah, and I grew up in Iowa where Indianola has like these huge balloon races every year. So it was really fun to go up, get, several thousand feet in the air and just kind of float. And it was amazing, very mystical.
Isn't it amazing? Like I remember the first time I was in a hot air balloon, they take off and you don't even feel it. And then you look down and you're like, right. Oh my gosh, we're like 100 feet up. There's just something cool, I think, about hot air balloons. And so this video is exceptional. Everybody needs to make sure that they watch it because it is an incredible video, I think. And I think what you're building is Truly incredible. And we're so excited to partner with you. And I would love for you to tell us a little bit about your story, how you got into the industry and kind of where your leadership style came from as well.
Well, I got into the industry in 2009, and then in early 2010, somebody referred me to Paul Rose. And then that's really where my career had taken off. Thanks to Paul and his partnership and his coaching and his tools and his partnerships. I mean, I just have become not a humongous success, but a huge success for a smaller agency. And, before this, I was doing advertising, and then 2008, the advertising went way down. And so I sold payroll for a year and absolutely loved the company, but just wasn't my thing because I do sales to make a difference in somebody's life. I like to help people. And ever since I've been doing this has been where I should have been my entire life. I should have started out in Medicare because I love the seniors. I've grown up around seniors, and I really enjoy helping them and knowing that I made a difference in their life, knowing that I make their health care and make sure that they're on the right plans and sort of my agents, we just make sure that they get what they need at the best rates and at the, best benefits.
Man, this is such an important job that we get to do, right? I mean, whenever you talk about make or break, there is a responsibility. There's this real commitment that we have to make sure that we do what's right for the customer every time. And having partners like you who are really passionate about that, I'm just so honored to hear you talk about that, because I just think that's really important to really serve people like they're part of your own family, right? And so where do you
Absolutely.
think that your work ethic comes from? Because you're one of the hardest workers I know as well.
Well, thank you for that. My work ethic comes from growing up in Iowa. I mean, there is something to be said about people from the Midwest. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say anything about anywhere else, but the Midwest is known for their work ethic. And I just come from a family that we've always worked very hard. We've always, put our clients or our customers first. And I mean, I've just seen it from my parents on down to my siblings to myself. That's what you just grow up with it. You go to work, you show up, you go the extra mile, I don't know how to compare it to something else, but that's where I would say mine came from, was just growing up that way. It's just natural.
Yeah, well, I grew up in a small town in West Texas, and it's one of those things. I think there's a lot to be said. If you think about some of the individuals and partners we've got, I mean, one of the things I've learned through Inspire podcast is that none of us were born with a silver spoon in our mouth. All of us had to go out and create something on our own, really work incredibly hard. And one of the things that I found is that the common thread is humility. I mean, we have some amazing partners that are incredibly humble, and we also are all not afraid to work incredibly hard. So that combination of humble and hardworking has been just an incredible key to the success of so many of our partners. And, one of the things that, we've also been recognizing is all of the women leaders that we have here at Integrity. And we announced the Women in Leadership Initiative that we have here at Integrity a couple of years ago. And it's been remarkable to see how many incredible female leaders we have. And now that you're part of this incredible group of women leaders as an Integrity Managing Partner, I'd love for you to share some of the wisdom that you have on the keys to succeeding in this industry.
I would say the most important thing in this industry is not to give up. I cannot express that enough. This isn't an industry that you can just walk in and it's like, okay, I'm going to get 1,000 apps this year. I mean, it takes some time to build, but once you do, it's just the rewards are just amazing. I mean, the sky's the limit to the rewards you get back for doing Medicare. It's just amazing.
No, that's so true. I just think that there's just so much truth to staying the course. I've got a nephew that just got in the business. One of the things I'm telling him is don't get too high, don't get too low. Try to stay the course, and you keep working hard. You're going to get a lot of no's in this industry, but those yeses make up for it if you're really serving clients and you've got the passion to serve clients like I know you do. I know you've had a meaningful impact on so many others. I'd love to hear about who are the people who have impacted you the most. Who's been some of the most impactful people that you can point to and say, I'm successful because of the impact that they had on my life?
Oh, I can say that about several people. Obviously, my faith, but also my mother. My mother was an amazing, amazing woman. And professionally, Paul Rose. You'll hear me talk a lot about him because the tiny little time I was in Medicare, I was with somebody who, obviously is not somebody that I should have been matched up with. But I didn't know what I didn't know. And so this gal told me to call Paul, and he has totally changed my life. I mean, he's the one that approached me in 2012, 3 years into this. And he's, Susie, you have the leadership skills. You are so successful. You need to start recruiting agents. You need to start getting an agency built. And I remember telling him, okay, no more than 5. All right, fine. Now I have 10, no more than 10, Paul. I don't want more than 10. And I just kept organically growing. And now I'm at like 50 some. And I'm like, okay, Paul, let's stop. And now it's like, okay, we're not stopping. I'm even going to be growing way bigger than I ever thought I'd be, with this partnership. And it's so exciting that I'm sorry, I'm on like cloud 9 with all of this. It's just so amazing to me. What I thought the sky was the limit is now there's no limits, I guess.
There is no limits. Yeah, that's one of the incredible parts of our business is the fact that we can just continue to serve more people. There's every day, over 11,000 people turning 65 that need our products and support. And having leaders like you will allow us to serve even more people. And I know, as you mentioned, Paul Rose has had such a big impact on your career and so many careers as well. I asked Paul to join us today to be the first Integrity partner to welcome you to the Integrity family. Paul, I know this is a very special day for you personally, but this is such a big day for Integrity as well.
Brian, we've got one of the good ones, and I think that's what you and the Integrity family is looking for, the right partners. 10 years ago, I had the privilege of meeting Susie, and she was hungry, willing to do the work. Like any small business growing up in the business, faced tremendous struggle, but my commitment to her was support her the best way we could to help her grow, and often challenge her to stick with it, keep building. We can do this, and how life throws you hurdles. We've all had plenty of them. Susie has had her share. It's been really fun to grow with her. And when she saw us partner up with Integrity almost 2 years ago, she saw us accelerate, get more technology. So I'm excited to be around the campfire with another great partner that shares the same core values we all have. She's doing it for the right reasons, partnering up for the right reasons. And we've been here the whole time. And Susie, we're going to be here for the rest of your career as partners. And you're going to get to meet some incredible people across the country that want to share ideas and help you grow. Welcome to Integrity. Today is your day.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thanks, Paul.
Well, listen, Paul, thank you so much, buddy. It's been an honor partnering with you and your family and just all the incredible things you guys continue to do. And bringing in an incredible partner like Susie has been so much fun as well. So we codename all of these partnerships as we're working on them. And yours was Project Sweetness. Tell us about why it's called Project Sweetness.
I call it Project Sweetness because when I was in fantasy football, that was my team name too. That was Walter Payton's nickname. And he was, I would say, the top running back of all times, but I know there's some Cowboy fans that would disagree with me, so won't debate that. But growing up, I was always a Bears fan, and I loved his class. I mean, he was never in the news for negative. He was, children's charities, but he was loyal. Here he was on this horrible, horrible football team throughout his whole career, never even thought of going to another team. And I believe he never even missed a game in his time, but, finally got to win a Super Bowl. And I just love that story because here he is, top player on a horrible team, just to be honest. And his loyalty is what really has inspired me, is because that's one thing that I believe in, is being loyal to those that have helped you, that have mentored you. And I guess I named everything Project Sweetness because of that reason, is because it just reminds me of who my idols are and why they're my idols.
That's awesome. Well, the NFL even named their NFL Man of the Year award.
Yeah.
It's presented to it's honoring the player that is known for volunteer and charity work on and off the field, and now it's called the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award. So I don't think you could have picked a better name for your project. And I love that. Every time I would see something with Project Sweetness name, I would start smiling because I think it's just such an honor to recognize such a great person and a great man. So I love that you did that. Well, Susie, listen, we are so excited to have you as a partner. This is going to be an exciting opportunity. You're going to meet a lot of other great partners, as I know Paul has, and get to work with some of the legends of the business. And they're going to learn from you and vice versa. And together, we're going to serve more people. And so thank you for trusting us. Thank you for being our partner. We're super excited to have you as the newest Integrity Managing Partner. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you. I'm very excited about this. I just think that this is, I was telling Dallas earlier today, I have no buyer's remorse. You know how usually some people are after, they buy something, they have buyer's remorse. Well, I have no seller's remorse. I guess I am so excited about what the future is holding, by this partnership. So thank you for bringing me on to this family. I'm looking forward to getting to know everybody and just growing and moving forward.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're honored to have you. So congratulations. We're going to be making this announcement tomorrow. Everybody get ready to see this incredible press release and watch the video with the hot air balloon as well. Well, again, I'm so excited to welcome Suzanne Tatz and the Statz Agency to the Integrity family. It's going to be a lot of fun to have her joining us as well. And Paul, thank you again, buddy, for being such a great partner and for referring your friends. This is what it's all about. So hope everybody has an incredible week. God bless you guys. And can't wait to continue seeing where we go from here. Take care and have a great day.